All right. So we just beat um yeah. This is the third act, if I remember right. And the vacuum, the first demon, gave us a gift of some sort. Though I can't remember for the life of me what it was at this point. This again is the Ironclad, who starts with, at the end of combat, deal 6 HP. Heal for 6 HP. We have Bird Pip. Upon pickup, gain card Bird Swoop. Bird Pip will accompany you in battles. I feel like this game is kind of missing music. Why is that? There's ambience, but there's just no real background music happening right now anyway. Oh well. Maybe I need to pick a path and then I'll get some more background music. It feels too quiet for me. Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. We have Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. And we went for a really big, like, attack-heavy deck on this one. The Chosen Cheese. I love the Chosen Cheese because I'm from Wisconsin originally, so it makes sense with my cheesy background. At the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. Unceasing Top worked really well. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card, which we frequently are able to make that work. Orichalcum. The Big Cheese. Yes. Love the Big Cheese. I could eat cheese right now. I could eat cheese all day. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. So it makes sense to get rid of block cards in my hand. Pale's Eye. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Amethyst Aubergine. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Enemies drop 15 additional gold. Tuning Fork. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Huh. And we got that one and this one, most recently, of course, so I'm not as familiar with them. And Jeweled Mask. At the start, we just got this one. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play. Oh, that sounds awesome. All right, let's look for elites, because I wouldn't mind going up against more of them. This path has 2. Right path also has 2. Okay. Not any huge difference. Rest areas. 2 to the left. 3 to the left if I go that one path. Treasures. Even. Merchants. They are pretty identical paths. You can tell that so quickly. Is that all of Slay the Spire 2? Or is that just this particular one? It looks like to the left has more merchants. More gambling to the left too, I think, potentially. Just RNG. Okay. Alright, I think left. I also think I'm going to go for another beer. Told old lady next season we're getting to plat. Oh, that's cool. Am I with you guys? That sounds good. The beers are on me. D20. Critical success. The tavern erupts into applause as you enter. Awesome. Hey everybody, beers are on me. And then everybody starts pouring beer on you. All right, cheers everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me as I explore another game. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It means more than you know. It means, honestly, that I have the ability to, you know, move towards streaming as a full-time career. And that's something that I would really like to do. So, the more people that are watching me with HOTS and follow me over here, the more people I can potentially bring back to HOTS and introduce to HOTS, because especially with playing Slay the Spire 2, there's more of a potential new audience, so it's pretty awesome in my mind. Lack of hand-to-eye coordination. Understood. Threats have been issued. Alright, man, it's been a while since I played this deck. It was all the way back to yesterday. Inflame, gain 2 strength. Oh, we like Pyre early. That one's really helpful, because you gain 2 energy at the start of each turn after you use Pyre. Right, Panache. I kept trying to use that one first, and it really works. Thank you for the reminder. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. So start with Panache. It's free anyway. And then you work on getting to those 10 total cards. Inflame, also free. Crazy. Is that gain... I guess you gain a new 2 strength permanently? It's not 2 strength every turn. It can't be. I think we have to Pyre. He's going to do 6 damage, and he's going to do 15. Wow. We may have to use both defends. 2 strength once for this battle. Ooh, okay. But since it's a power, it keeps coming back, right? During this battle. Alright, that's 21 damage it wants to do. That's a lot. +2 for the battle. Okay. I'm so used to playing the defend deck. I want to use both defends. Potion, for example, is +5 for a single turn. Ooh, speaking of potions, I maybe could use this one right now. Gain 2 energy. That would allow me to play everything. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I really could use playing the Pyre. Defend is only gonna defend me for 2. And these guys want to start out rough. I am gonna go for... That's my biggest weakness, is not using potions. And I know these guys aren't huge or anything. Oh, what does he have? Hold on. Use it or lose it, exactly. He's aggressive, wants to do 6 damage, and he has Rampart. At the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. And there's the turret operator. Okay. Yeah, I think we use it. Alright, so now we can Pyre. And defend. And defend. And strike. Since we can't do any damage to him, I think you kill this guy first. At least from what I can currently see. Bird Swoop. We got for free from something. Something. So we'll deal 17 damage to this guy. And we got a strike, but no energy to use it. Unceasing top. Oh, right. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we got tons of cards and tons of energy since we were able to play that important card. Again, they want to do 21 damage, though. Yikes. Let's see. 3 vulnerable and exhaust. Bash. I was trying to make a vulnerable deck. I don't know if that's really a thing or not. We could burn the hand, too. Howl from Beyond. 24 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn. If this is in your exhaust pile, play it. Excuse me. At the start of your turn. So what Noir is suggesting is we end our turn and use Pael's Eye, which would exhaust this, causing it to do 24 damage, killing this guy, and getting us a fresh hand, which would be interesting to try and see. I think we do it. It's the perfect time to do it. Because it gets rid of him for free. Now, it also did a lot of damage and got rid of his block. So now can we kill him? We need 42 damage and we have 5 energy. Rage, whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 5 block. Oh, we could do that. Draw 4 cards. You cannot draw additional cards. I assume it's lethal, but you can hide the HP. I'm not sure what you mean. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy. Oh! I hide the HP. Well, that's no good. It's 41 HP. I scooch over for you. All attacks to giant rocks. That should be lethal. If Battle Trance gives attack, you have lethal. Battle Trance. And most of your cards seem to be 0 cost. Oh, there's Battle Trance. Yeah, I think it's dead. We can do Battle Trance. And then we can just do Primal Force. And hit him with giant rocks. Easy. 18 gold, 15 gold, add a card. Let's see. Taunt, gain 7 block, apply 1 vulnerable. I don't think so. True Grit, gains 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. I don't think so. And Setup Strike, deals 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Sounds interesting. But I don't think any of them are meant for our deck. Not really. I think we skip. Now we're almost back to full HP. He wants to empower, intends to use a buff. Okay, so we don't need to defend. Inflame, gain 2 strength. We have Primal Force, Rage, Panache. So we start with Panache. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 5 block. Such horrible hand. Noir would have trashed it. Battery's teasing. All attacks in hand. Yeah, that's not good. This one doesn't do anything either. I forget about the discard a hand thing. It really is a bad hand. Oh! I think it was a defend. Was it a rage? I don't know. I probably messed up because I forgot to play the card that I drew. Alright, expect a fight. It was bloodletting. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy, which would have done nothing for me. Okay. Gain 1 energy for each attack in your hand. You cannot gain additional energy this turn. Gain 3. Burn, baby, burn. You would burn this? I'm so curious. Why would you burn it? I think I would expect a fight and gain energy for each of these cards. Who wants vulnerable plus 3 strikes as a turn? Well, if I use expect a fight, I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3 energy. So I'll have, 6 minus 2. 4. Yep, I'll have 4 energy, and then I'll have unlimited cards because of Unceasing Top. So I'll have more energy to keep playing cards. I would totally play this hand. Maybe I'm confused, though. But I might get block. What's in my draw pile? Let's see, draw pile. It's not a block. There's not much defense in it. I wonder what kind of deck you guys would say this is. As a whole. Maybe a bad one. It was mostly built without Noir. I think Noir gained me somewhere in joined me somewhere in Act 2. You get 2 turns if you burn it. Literally after you used the vulnerable plus 3 strikes, you've used your energy. Oh. So I would use this and then use 1, 2, 3. I would be able to use all cards. That's so weird. Like how differently we think about this. I'm going to try it your way because with doing this, I would do all these cards. And then I guess I would draw something and not be able to use it. but I'll try it your way. I'm curious. Holy crap, that's a lot of cards. See, now I can't use that burn on Howl. Regular strikes at Act 3 are super low value. Heard. Pyre. 12 damage. I would like to make it into a Rampage deck somehow, but I think I have way too many cards for that already. Exhaust a card and add its damage to this one. Oh, Thrash and Rampage are both pretty cool, by the way. And it wants to do 12 damage still. Heck, I don't know, guys. We can't just kill it. If you want Rampage deck, then you need to get Big Hand and burn it all. Yeah. True. I'm just getting confused by looking at this too much. Much rather advise building around trash in general at this point. Thrash. Build around it. Well, maybe I try it. 7 damage twice, exhaust a random attack in your hand. I'd say we... bash and we get 1 energy back. It's basically only costs 1. I would Rampage. Like, if you get offered, say, Bludgeon, that is 30 plus damage, you can try to feed it to Thrash. Same with your rocks. Okay. Would you feed Rampage to it? It seems not good. And I think we defend. And I think we Thrash. And it used Rampage. Rampage is just strike in my eyes. Oh. I wasted the block. I forget I get 6 block. If I don't use any block, I get 6 block. That was a totally wasted defend. Dang. Forgot about that one. And now he wants to do 21 damage. Lovely. Oh, I gotta do this. Three HP. I think it's worth it. I don't know. I was so confident in this deck when I was playing it yesterday. I feel totally lost. Exhaust a random defense. So we could do... We can't really play that one. I guess we could. I think we just try to kill it. Oh, we can do this, though. That's good. Let's try the Thrash. It is random. That was big. Transform all attacks into giant rocks. It's free now. I think we played enough cards to make it free. I don't know. Giant rock. Yeah. It was always free. Oh. Must have been confused. Confucius say Brutus is confused. Havoc. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Sounds too risky. True Grit. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. Sounds risky. Battle Trance. Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Any of these seem worthwhile to you guys? You wouldn't get another. Already have the one. Okay. Havoc plays a card at no cost. Even 3 energy. That's a good point. It also exhausts it. So that you can't use it again. That's the really scary part about it, Red John. But I like the Havoc. I like what it does, but the Havoc that it actually brings with it is very scary. We could exhaust at the start the best card in our hand. I would skip it. Alright, unknown. How many times do you really reshuffle, though? I go through cards really quick. I have so many things that gain me a lot of extra. The Unceasing Top. Pale's Eye. Centennial Puzzle. Pocket Watch. So many things give me extra cards. Guess your deck is kind of lean at the moment. Oh, interesting. I feel like it's heavy. It really depends on your point of view. I should not have drunk that adult beverage on an empty stomach. Oh, feeling good, are we? Well, cheers to that. I forgot to change my category of the game that I'm playing. Let me do that real quick. A little. But I did eat. Oh, nice. Exhausted cards do come back next battle, if you didn't know. I did. It just scares me that I would be against a boss and I would like totally screw myself over by getting rid of the best card. But I didn't know that real, you know, I haven't known that for a long time, but I did know that. I gotta use Pyre more early because it gives me energy to actually last through a battle. 5 damage twice, exhaust a random attack in your hand, add it. Okay. 3 vulnerable, strike. Why is Pyre free? It's one of our cards. It doesn't really matter. I need to do it. Enemy has artifacts. My mask item. The start of combat, put a random power. And it's free. Wow. Huge. Intends to block. Artifact. Negates 1 debuff. Okay. That I would give to it. And they each have that. So Tremble is a dead card. But, so I don't know if I understand. Like, do I go ahead and use it to get rid of its debuff thing? Or do I never use it this game? This attack that I'm up against with these guys. Battle's too short. Okay. And then Thrash, exhaust a random one. So that's confusing to me. Like, is it better to have Thrash with the bird swoop and to have used the strikes? Or do I want to force bird swoop into being part of Thrash? Or do I want to force a strike and keep bird swoop for later with its free 15 damage? That's what I'm not ever sure of on this. Or I could roll the dice. Ooh. He's gonna try to defend himself. These look like soap bars to me. Cubics Construct. Punch Construct. I would bird swoop and cause a strike to be a part of it. But that's not building it up very quickly. Up to you. If you eat strikes, you have less trash in your deck. Bird makes it better carry quicker. But how long is battle really? Yeah, I don't know. Probably it doesn't really matter in a smaller battle. Let's see. I'll strike. Bird poop. At least they're not attacking me right away. Uh-oh. They're all ready to attack now. Okay, we can kill this one and do 22 damage to all. I think we do that. Skipperoni, I agree. Pow. Well, that was pretty cool. Every time you play 5 cards, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Yes, please. Draw 4 cards. Yeah, alright. Rage. Draw 4 cards. Ooh. We can't exhaust that one with something, can we? 10 damage. Increased by 9. Ooh. For each attack, gains 6 energy. Holy cow. Let's do that. Where'd it go? There it is. That's a lot of energy. We can bash for 1, basically. Apply 2 vulnerable. Oh, I should have done this one, probably. Actually, 22 damage to all would be really good for 3. That seems powerful. Yeah. And then we could... I should have inflamed. That's alright. I still can. We rampage this guy. We strike this guy. Not played perfectly, but room for improvement, right? Alright. We have Inflame, gain 2 strength. We have Bloodletting. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 energy. Another one of those could be interesting. And we have Stomp. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. All right. I'm gonna use the bathroom again quick. I'm drinking enough beer that bathroom breaks are becoming more frequent. You guys tell me which card you think. I'll be back. Please and thank you. Do we need to play? Wow. Did he hear me or something? I would say either you take him on a walkie or we play. All right. All right, Mrs. Brew says Marty actually has to play. Thinking Stomp, to be honest. I'd go Bloodletting, but new players overwhelm themselves by trading too much HP with multiples. Though it depends on drawing and playing 3 attack cards. 12 damage to all enemies, 1 less per attack. Yeah, Inflame doesn't make much sense. I like having 2 bloodlettings. The idea of it is neat to me. Which I only have 1, right? Yeah. The idea of it is neat because you could use both, and Burning Blood would get you to heal back for both of them. That's why that one seems neat to me. For each attacks played in this turn. I think this is the one too, but I could see where this one works with the deck as well. I'm going to go Bloodletting. And proceed. And Wifey says Marty has to be played with. So we are going to play with him. You have great artifacts for Bloodletting. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm going to do a play with Marty session. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Sorry for the delay. He's barking nonstop, so we got to take care of the pup. All right. Thank you guys very much. No worries. Go play with puppers while I troll. All right. We got to roll the dice with the question. Yeah, noir. Oh, that emoji cracks me up. Rage. Bloodletting. Huh. A lot of good ones. I would use them and keep playing. Can you, applies 3 vulnerable exhaust. What are they doing? Enemy intends to apply a debuff. Empower intends to use a buff. Possess strength. Excuse me, can't get my throat clear. Just have to drink more beer to try to get it to get clear. Haha, I was a poet and did not know it. When killed, return all stolen strength to the player. Holy crap. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. So they plan on stealing my strength. And this one has possess speed. When killed, return all stolen dexterity to the player. Oh my. Improves block gain from cards. Nerd tries to steal our strength. Yeah, that's lame. He's trying to steal strength. He's trying to steal dexterity. I guess. I want to kill them both. Play an attack. We don't have our magic, like, wonderful, amazing card yet. I think we inflame first. Rage. I think we bloodlet and see what we end up getting from Unceasing Top. Oh, we got Howl from the Beyond. I would tremble. 3 vulnerable. And I guess I would do it to this guy just to try to get rid of him. I don't want to get rid of this card. So I wouldn't thrash yet because it's an attack. Use cheap attacks and eat trash. Use cheap attacks and trash eat Howl. Wow, really? Because you're making this one that's crazy. I don't know if I would have done that. But you're increasing its damage by 24. Interesting. Random. But it makes it do 24 damage for really cheap. Bash, deal 11 damage, apply 2 vulnerable and gain an energy. So I'll have another energy after this. I think we can kill this one. You're also exhausting the Howl, so you get it free next. Whoa. Dude, that's crazy. In a single turn. Oh, it's a power, though, so it stays with me. That's great. And a defend. Doesn't matter. Perfect. Oh, so cool. Wow. See, I didn't I didn't realize that would work like that. Alright, he wants to do 15 damage. Crazy guy. And what did he do? Increases block gain from cards by 2. Does he have block? He has 2 block? Or 2 dexterity. Okay. He has possess speed. Great synergy to get big buff for thrash in damage and free use of howl. Yeah, I had no idea it would work like that. I don't know why. Just being a noob, I guess. I kept thinking I was seeing something out of the corner of my eye, and finally when I raised my head enough, I saw it's my wife walking Marty. We tried playing with him, and he just wasn't into it. He actually wanted to walk, I think. I wonder if we can kill this instead of trying to not, you know? It's not that great. In our draw pile, 2 strikes, bloodletting, expect to fight, would gain, let's see, and transforms all attacks into giant rocks. You would burn so that we get this hand? Interesting. I could see it working good. We get a ton of cards. We can bloodlet. We can transform cards into giant rocks. Energy for each attack card in your hand. That should be used early. It seems like it would be. I just don't know the order in which to do things, but I think it would be lethal. Gain 4. Did it say no energy gained? You can't gain any more energy from bloodletting. Why is that? I just used it and I still don't understand why. You used expect fight. Okay. Man, if I could just go back. Alright, I gotta read expect a fight. Gain energy. You cannot gain additional energy. Well, dang. So if I used it in the other order, would it have worked? Bash and Primal Winds. Bash. Maybe. Yes, I just did it in the wrong order. Wow. Probably wins. Oh yeah. I just took 3 free damage. I would have had full health. Skill potion. Choose one of 3 random skill cards in your hand to add to your hand. Free to play. Okay. And we have Mangle. Deal 15 damage. Enemy loses 10 strength. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. That seems pretty big. It's a big cost. It could pair well with Oh, I can't find it. The one that adds other damage to it. It gets horrible. It needs to hit on the same turn as multiple attack. Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That seems bad. Tremble. Apply 4 vulnerable and exhaust. Sure, you can feed it to Thrash if you want. Yeah, that's the name of the card I was looking for. Which I still don't see. There it is. Thrash. Needs to be on the same turn, though. Yeah. And it's like, would it happen, or would I just be stuck with a card that costs 3 for basically no reason? So I think it's a skip. I think we have enough things that give them a vulnerable. Alright, an enemy, regular. If it was 2 energy, it would be good. Huh. Bloodletting, Howl, Giant Rocks, Inflame. I would think we burn it because of Howl. Yes. Okay, good. Confirmed. Burn, baby, burn. Wow. Let's see. We can expect to fight and gain 3 energy. 10 damage. Whenever you play an attack, gain 5 block. Rage, yeah. Draw 4 cards. See what we get. Ooh, bloodletting again. But now expect to fight, yeah, gain 6 energy now. Huge. I think that would be next. Oh, or bloodletting first. We may not need it, but we'll be full health anyway. You may not draw any more cards. Okay, I'm alright with that. Do we have the thing that turns things into giant rocks? No. But even just striking them all would do a lot. We got to use some kind of strategery here. I think we just kill them all, though. Maybe not. Alright, 10 and 7 from a strike is not bad. We could bird swoop. At least kill one's attacking. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, there's only 2 that are attacking. They have really nasty ability. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is 10 damage. What does he have? Paper cuts. Whenever Scroll of Biting deals unblocked attack damage to you, you lose 2 max HP. Holy. Yeah, that's huge. Alright, we bird swoop this guy at 15 for free. I think we strike this guy 3 times. So that he doesn't damage us. We strike this guy. And we just go ahead and pyre and defend. And top is inactive. Not bad. Intends to use a buff. He strengthens himself. And wants to do 14 damage. We just kill him. Cool. 16 gold, 15 gold. Energy potion. Gain 2 energy. And we can add a card. Set up strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength. Headbutt. Deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Potential, to be honest. 9 damage, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Because of renewing... Howl from Beyond? To bring Thrash back. Oh. Cool. Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage to all enemy... let's see. Do 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Feed it faster. Yeah. Keep using it and using it. Alright, I'm down. Campfire or question mark? We could upgrade a card, sure. And then another one here. Yeah, I kind of like that. We can upgrade Thrash. There we go. Bash? Really? Not Thrash. Ruh-roh. Well, we could do it later, maybe. What's inside? Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Cool. So it was expect to fight, and what was the other one? It flashed so quick. Went from 4 to 6, so basically did nothing. Okay. Energy for each hit you cannot... It lowered the cost to 1. But I missed what the other one was that it upgraded. Maybe it was Battle Trance? Or Primal Force, was that free? BT was upgraded. It was Battle Trance. Okay. What does it say? Ranwid the Elder. Upgraded prior already, the BT. Okay. You are approached by the oldest person you have ever seen. Old Math Lady! We meet once more. Oh, I can't read that. My chat is in the way. Un momento. Toggle borders. Move my chat out of the way. There we go. We meet once more. It's me, Renwid. Wow, that's what I was missing? Dang. You do not know this man. Sounds suspicious. Give Flex Potion. Obtain a random relic. Give 100 gold. Obtain a random relic. Give Pocket Watch. Obtain 2 random relics. Wait, which one's my Pocket Watch? Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, Draw 3 additional cards at the start of your turn. Of your next turn. Well, I don't know if I use that much. 2 random relics. Like, they could be really good. You would give away the pocket watch. Me too. It's not that awesome, and I already have the top. And you wouldn't give it away. Oh, really? Ooh, would not. Dang, I would totally give away the pocket watch. They're random relics. You gotta pull the slot machine, baby. 100 gold for a random relic. Can I do multiples of these? You could just give potion for relic. This is another run or still the first? This is another one. Mrs. Brew left me and abandoned me to fight another run. And I will be back to Heroes of the Storm tomorrow. Do you have a gambling addiction? Do we need to stage an intervention? Perhaps. You would give the flex potion? But 2 relics, guys. I guess 2 relics, you're really getting rid of 1 good one and getting 2. I would do it. Downs the flex potion in 1 go. Old man, digging the potions. See, now I would go upgrade another card. But I forget, though, with elites, I could get another relic. I do have a chance for another upgrade later. What do you guys vote? Go for another relic or upgrade a card? Help me, help me. Ooh, what are these? Clear drawings. Remove all the drawings you have made? Huh. Oh, that's new. Greed never hurt anybody. That's right. Good point. I did originally pick this path because it has 2 elites. Mecha Knight. Ooh, look at this one. Free. Do we burn? Mostly it was meant for multiplayer, I imagine, though. Oh, okay. I think it could be good for streaming, like you're drawing which path you want to go to. But that makes sense, multiplayer. Probably burn. Get that free hell from the beyond. He has Artifact, negates 3 debuffs. And wants to attack for 25 damage. Holy. Alright, we have Pyre, Bloodletting, Panache, Rage. Each attack. Alright, Panache first. Also, I don't want to spoil the elite mechanic by telling you to hold it. Uh-huh. No spoiling. Gain 2. I think we would bloodlet and then expect to fight. I learned that one once. Ooh. Giant rock. Cool. Oh, we still don't get that much from it. Noir nodding. This is a waste. Might as well do it. We gain energy. We got a rage. It's not a waste. You will remove a stack of artifact. That's true. This is basically one energy. I don't think we want to... I think we want to apply the vulnerable. But the debuff. At least it starts to get rid of the debuff. That, or we just make it into a giant rock. Tuffy. I think we want to work at getting rid of the debuff. He has a lot of health. Could be wrong. We transform all into giant rocks. I feel like we want to use Pyre for later. How long you expect to be fighting it? Yeah. For true, my friend, for true. Pyre. How much block do we have? And he wants to do 25 damage? Wow. We would gain 5 block for playing an attack. So we got to throw the giant rock, I think. We do have pots too. Yeah, that's true. More energy? We have two... More energy would work. We get to play everything. You might have been talking about the skill potion. I don't think we need it. Yeah, I would go for energies. Baited. Totally baited by Noir. So we have no energy gain because of whatever the flip that card is. Jebaited. Oh my gosh. The expect to fight. What a waste. I threw a pyro potion earlier in Act 2, I think, and wasted it. I never said to use energy pot. I simply wanted to remind us that pots exist. I agree, but I also feel very baited. You did not. You're accurate, and yet I feel jebaited. All right, I got to use this defend and this giant rock, I think. And the bigger defend. And we did as good as we could. We're avoiding a lot of the damage. Man. Bad choice. I only have myself to blame. We do have Rampage. Thrash. And defend. He wants to do 4 strategic. This enemy intends to give you 4 status cards. Okay. That's scary. I think we Rampage first. Thrash. Strike. Defend. Battle trance. Draw 4 cards. Dang. And end was the place, so we would have gotten Pocket Watch. Three or fewer. Draw 3 additional next turn. Well, how about that? We can bloodlet and play Howl from the Beyond. We can headbutt and put a card from our discard pile on top of our draw pile. Fascinating. I think we bloodlet, rage, and use Howl from the Beyond. Deal 10 damage. Probably playing this all wrong, but our discard pile just got shuffled. It shouldn't make much difference. Yeah. Not perfect play, but I think we're going to survive. Wow, look at all those burn cards. Unplayable at the end of turn. If this is in your hand, take 2 damage. Whew. A lot of defend cards. Maybe good. Rampage. Deal 19. Increase this card's damage by 9. Transform into rocks. Seems bad. Imagine if we could have burned this hand. Do we still have that? Yeah, that would be a good one to burn. No. Is there a way to tell? Oh, is this one? Once per battle. And there would be a 1 next to it? Are you sure we already exhausted? It stops glowing. Okay. Gotcha. I don't think we want to turn this into a giant rock. I think we want to increase it. But I could be wrong. That one does nothing. Unless those were attack cards. Rock does same damage. That does more next time. Exactly. Oh, well, it did 10 damage, so that's good. Because of playing cards. 5 cards. Ow. 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 Oh. Okay. We're okay. Alright, expect to fight Giant Rock Tremble. It has 2 more artifacts. Thrash. Bash. That's a real pickle. The first time you play this, gain an energy, so now it's not anywhere near as good. So I would turn this into additional damage on Thrash, personally. I would throw the giant rock at it. First of all, I would expect to fight. Giant rock. We could tremble just for the heck of it. And then thrash, turning bash into more damage. We can strike. Oh, look at that. Thrash again. One of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. I'd have used Bash just to eat rock with Thrash, personally. Not that I expect vulnerable to ever be an option in this battle. Huh. I'm kind of thinking about using a skill, but probably don't need to. Ah, that's the end. Unless I do this. Skill cards. It could be Battle Trance or something. Oh, we're so close to killing it, actually. It wants to do 40 damage? Holy crap. I didn't look at that. I'm doing it. Gain 30 block. That sounds good right about now. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. That wouldn't work right now. Gain 8 block. Gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. I think Impervious. It seems really good right now. Going for it. Yeah, that's gonna help. Still have 2 energy though. Dang. Ow. I can't play that. That really screws up the top. When you have no cards, you draw a card. Yeah, what a hand indeed. At least he's not wanting to damage me right now. Bloodletting just does nothing. I can strike him and defend. For no reason. I mean, there's no reason to take the damage, that's for sure. I like the little alien in the head of it. It reminds me of Men in Black 1. Alright, several burn cards. Battle Trance, draw 4 cards. Defend. Expect a fight with gaining 3 energy. Headbutt, deal 10 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Huh. Anything nice in discard? Thrash. Bloodletting. We have lethal. Do we? I probably should start with Battle Trance, by the way. If I play it right. Well, I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, I would start with this one. Wait, why did I... Okay. I didn't draw that many cards, though. I only drew 1. Weird. We got lethal anyway. Alright. 28 damage. 10 max in hand. I either didn't know that or forgot it. 22. Cool. Whew. That was it. It felt intense, but yet I have 86 out of 97 health left, so it wasn't that bad. Fish oil, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Okay. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. Dexterity improves block gained from cards. Play was Headbutt the Thrash into draw pile, then draw. You RNG'd the win. And we got a Gremlin Hook. Or Gremlin Horn. Feeling horny. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw one card. That's cool for the little guys. It's not useful as much anymore. Stoke. Exhaust your hand. Add one random card into your hand for each card exhausted. Forgotten Ritual. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 4 energy. Exhaust. Havoc. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. No. These two are very interesting. Both at only 1 energy. I don't think Forgotten Ritual would actually work because I exhaust my hand. So if I play this, I'm not able to exhaust my hand. Unless it works of its own volition, like if you exhausted a card. But I think it's in the past if you've exhausted a card. Gain 4 energy. It's not because of it exhausting itself. Exhaust your hand. Add 1 random card to your hand for each card exhausted. Yeah, I do main Pale's Eye. Because it ends your turn. It exhausts cards. You exhaust your hand. But you aren't in reality at the same turn anymore. Right, there's no way to combine it with Pale's Eye, is the basic thing that we're getting down to. I assume I'm correct in thinking that there's no way to combine it. All right. Then the only real question is, do we want Stoke? Exhaust your hand. Add 1 random card into your hand for each card exhausted. It seems like it could be good if we're up against something that's throwing a lot of crap at us. A lot of difficult cards to deal with. Could also be bad. And get in our way. 1 random card. I would do it. I think the randomness sounds interesting. You don't have to use it. Indeed. I would go this way. We have so much gold right now, too. Ha! Alright, let me look at these. Start each combat with 10 block. Cool. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Cool. Ringing Triangle. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. Retained cards are not discarded at the end of turn. I get to use them twice. That seems really interesting. What a lot of manipulation. Fight me. 5 damage twice, gain 3 strength. What you didn't use will remain in your hand. Not used twice. Okay. So I could save something. Deals 6 damage. That could get in the way, honestly. Maybe. Deals an additional 3 damage for each card in your exhaust pile. Armaments gain 5 block. Wait, what? Another primal force? Don't think that helps us really. Stone. Get your hand out of the way. Stone armor. At the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1. Okay. Thrumming hatchet. Deal 11 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. No. Rolling boulder. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Increase this damage by 5. Power. The longer you live, the more it does. This seems very powerful. 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage at the start of every turn. Yeah, man. Which is not what we have. It's not a defense deck. Fish oil. I would get these 3 things. I would get all 3 relics just to have more relics because I think they should be good. We're not going for next shop, I take it. We could. It'll have different things at it? I would assume it would have different things at it. If we go random place, then spend all money. All RNG. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably go there. 2 shops could be good, though. I don't know. I don't know what's good for our deck. Three vulnerable. Anchor is always nice. It sounds good. Support your local business. Mercury Hourglass doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does 3 to all enemies. It's not a block deck. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. I don't know why we would want to do that. Keep something for next turn. We could get rid of a strike or a block. A defend. Not panache. If we have expensive deck and can't use all cards on first turn, generally I don't like it. Okay. I would maybe go for getting rid of a defend. We're not going to have much defend. Oh, that's something I was curious about. The card that I gained last time, did I just gain it for that combat? It looks like it. It was from a potion. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of a defend. And then maybe I'll go to the next one. Just one combat. Okay. $29 damage it wants to do. Well dang. Soul Nexus. Oh, I'm fighting against the Nexus. Oh, this one's 0. That's nice. Panache. And attack. Pyre. Yeah, I think so. Rage. Increase, let's see, deal 10, increase by 9. And then strike, strike. Oh, what's this? 1 strength and 1 dexterity. We might save that for the boss. Oh, and a freebie. And another freebie. Not usable. Is there any point in using it? I think there is, right? Every so many cards we use does damage. But we got our headbutt. I guess that's alright. Nice. We blocked it all. 9 damage, 2 vulnerable. Gain energy. Lose 3 HP. Strike. Stoke. Exhaust your hand. Oh, this is our first time being able to use this. Gain 1 random card into your hand for each card exhausted. Ooh. Gambling. We could bloodlet and then stoke. Oh, bloodlet got us a bunch of cards. Actually, it's because of what? One of these. I've got so many relics, I can't keep track of them. It wants to do 18 damage, by the way. And intends to apply a debuff to me. Exhausting our hand would be good. Blue upside down pyramid. What? This guy. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. Okay. Because we bloodlet ourselves. Crazy. We want to exhaust Howl, but we don't need to exhaust everything. Tremble. Bash. I would defend, I think. Maybe exhaust. Am I gaining any defense so far? It appears not. I'm gonna defend. Believe in the Gamba. Yeah, maybe I kill it really quick or something. Or a Calcum. To do it again. Oh, right. It's just a waste. Good point. Stoke! Now, it didn't automatically do the damage. I thought Stoke would cause... that one to do damage. Next turn. Okay. Alright, Body Slam. Deal damage equal to your block. 1 damage. I don't even remember. Oh, it's random cards that I've not heard of? 30 block? That's cool. Anger. Deal 7 damage. Add a copy of this to your discard pile. Okay. Stone Armor. Gain 4 plating. Wow, a lot of good stuff. We'll go with the 30 block. Why not? Avoid all damage. Oh, we increase our block with stone armor, I think. Oh, it didn't. Not by much. 7 damage. I don't know if I want to use anger. Add a copy to your discard pile. I guess it's a freebie, so why not? Would have bought stone armor from last store, by the way. It works with Orichalcum. Gotcha. Which is... okay. Yeah, that was a good one. That was interesting. Start with 10. End your turn. Gain 6. Yeah. Big Body Slam. Gain a card, right? Oh, Thrash. Deal 7 damage twice. Exhaust a random card in your hand. Dang, no random cards, though. Alright. Okay. Nice. Howl from Beyond. I like that it's still vulnerable. It wants to do 9 damage 4 times. Wow. Draw 4 cards. Gain 2 strength. I'd say we draw 4 cards. See what we get. Howl from Beyond. Ooh. We could Bloodlet a couple of times. And Howl from the Beyond. But we won't have Unceasing Top working. No, yeah, exactly. That's not good. So not much point in that. Never mind. Inflame sounds good. We could end the turn. But that won't activate this one. That's at the start of your turn, right? And I think we've already played some cards. Dang. Hmm. 2 strength. I think that's worth it. Probably. Unless we want to howl. I guess this gains us 2 more. But do we want to bloodlet once, maybe? Yeah. Then we can make sure we just do everything. I think I probably could have counted the cost and known how much energy. Yeah, I didn't need to bloodlet. There you go. There's the answer to that. I still have 3 left. But it's only 3 damage. I guess that's not the end of the world. Alright, we only have to do 15 damage. We have it. Almost at boss anyway. Free. Free. We killed it for free at the end. Last hand. Gold, gold. Permafrost. The first time you play a power, each combat gains 7 block. Alright. Iron Wave gains 7 block, deals 7 damage. Dark Embrace. Power. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. That seems like a good one to have. Colossus. Gain 5 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. We have a vulnerable deck. But it's only this turn. It could be. They both could be. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. An interesting power to have. With I. Okay. So I'm going to try the Colossus then. The 50% less damage from vulnerable works with our deck. We have 416 gold. Let's see what this shop has. If you want Dark Embrace, we only have Thrash for it. Is that the one that I went with? my mind. I went with Colossus, that's right. That one's on sale. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. Ooh, that works really well with my deck too, in my opinion. 5 block upgrade. Interesting. 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. 6 damage, draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. That could be a lot of cards in my deck. Shockwave, apply 3 weak to all vulnerable. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. Secret technique. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. I like Vicious. At the start of each boss combat, heal 25 HP. Well, that sounds cool. I don't really need it. Pair. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. I dig that. Actually, they would... Oh, we're almost max? I didn't know there was a max. 100 max, I guess, then. 211. Upon pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Oh, okay. But we could do pair and then pantograph. It doesn't max out at 100, right? Upon pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Momentum. Increase this card's attack by 5 this combat when played. Huh. It's funny you got that dagger here. Last Chop had insane synergy card for it. Ah. Attack card that returns to hand every turn. Wow. So you just keep increasing it by 5 every turn and keep getting it every turn. Crazy. I would raise my HP, I think. Raise and then heal. I only have one boss left. I would probably get this card too. But I guess I only have enough for... Oh, I can't actually do both of these with 416. Pair and 2 pots. Alright. Sounds interesting. Retain your hand for 2 turns. Add a random skill and power into your hand. They're free to play. Huge. Potion of Binding. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. I would go with this one. Cards are not discarded. I'm guessing Potion of Binding, but I need a quick bathroom break again. Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late. 1 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Take 50% more damage. I don't really get the retain your hand for 2 turns. Not discarded. I guess I would go with this one because I don't feel like this one would do that much. I guess if you run out of energy, it could work. Support your local business, he says. Oh, I have enough for this one yet. Don't need it. I don't think we need it anyway. Maybe we do. We're only healing for 11. Ten and 3 vulnerable. What's the difference? Okay, 3 energy. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 14 damage to all enemies. Upgraded Panache sounds pretty good. Deal 12 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on the top of your draw pile. Stoke. Exhaust your hand, add 1 random card to your hand for each card exhausted. Exhaust your hand, add 1 random upgraded card to your hand for each card exhausted. Ooh! That sounds cool. Not so great. Vulnerable. Draw 2 cards. I think Stoke. Sounds awesome. And on to the boss. Now, we've been doing the Inkblot test. This looks like an upside down crown. It's got some bells. And it's on fire. And it's attacking from several angles. Oh, those are hands. This one's giving a thumbs up with a finger out. Oh, they both are pretty much. These look like wings or like a bird almost. Curiouser and curiouser. Time to face the queen. Queen. Malicious. This enemy intends to apply afflictions on your cards. Dang. Aggressive. Torch head goblin. Goblin. Doesn't say goblin at all. Torch head amalgam. This enemy intends to attack for 18 damage. Minion. Minions abandon combat without their leader. Okay. We gotta kill the queen. Off with her head. Defend, tremble, bash, howl, pyre. I think we end turn to discard pyre for free. Or, I mean, howl for free. But should we be using pyre? I know, right? That sounds not good. Like, to get pyre on the first hand, it kind of feels like we have to use pyre, because it's a long gameplay to fight a boss. We also lose our anchor, 10 free block. Start each combat with 10 block. Ooh. Because we would be going to next turn. How about that? Alright, I say we pyre. We could actually still howl. Thank you. 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Random attack, skill, and power into your hand. They're free to play. 1 strength, 1 dexterity. Huh. Do any of these stay with you? I mean, attack, skill, and power. Oof. Those seem good. 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Yikes. A lot of good stuff. I think you want to save that one for when something's going to do really big damage. I like the idea of using this one right away. And just seeing, like, getting those attack, skill, and power into your hand. Five blocks, 6 damage. Exhaust all non-attack cards. Gain 5 block for each. Not real great. And Pyre. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. What? I gained it back? That's awesome. Okay. It created random cards. Okay. And they stay in my deck right now, right? So that's good. Okay. Does strength and dexterity stay with me? It seems like they would not. Oh, I already have almost enough block, by the way. They do stay with you. Well, heck yeah. Oh, that one's up to 3. Can't gain additional energy. Well, that's okay. Wow. I think we tremble this one. Expect a fight. We could do this one for free and make this one vulnerable too. It's not free, excuse me, it costs 1 energy. Oh, it didn't come back. I can't gain energy. I screwed up. Well, that sucks. Yup. 9 block, 6 block. This one's confusing to me. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Oh, this is a non-attack card. We would be exhausting it. Oh, cool. Gain 6 block for each. Okay. This one gains 6 block and deals 7 damage, though, so it's kind of a waste. But why? Exhaust all non-attack cards, gains 6 block for each card. It's 9 block compared to 6. Not that it matters, we have enough block to rid it. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, it's an attack card. I thought it would rid it. Man, I screwed up. Well, I guess that's it. At least I didn't take any damage. Exhaust your hand. Add 1 random upgraded card to your hand for each card exhausted. Bound. Only 1 bound card can be played each turn. Cards are unbound at the end of turn. Well, they're also glowy. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 5 block. Bound. They're all bound. No, just the 3. Well, that is confusing as all get out to me. Is the Entropic Potion in STS2? I'm going to draw 4 cards. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 5. This sounds really interesting to do right now. But this sounds good too. Am I screwing up bloodletting? You may not draw more cards. Okay. Exhaust your hand. Add. That's not drawing. Alright. I'm going to do this one. And bloodlet. And inflame. And then I would stoke. Stoke. No? Why can I not exhaust my hand? It's bound. I'm blocked? What does it say? I'm blocked by chains of binding. I didn't understand bound. I think I do now. Use 1 of 3 bound cards. Well, dang. Talk about not understanding the game. Yuck. I read bound, but I did not understand bound. Alright, it looks like I won't take any damage, though. You are mine! All attacks into giant rocks. It's bound. Earthbound, baby. Bound. Strikes are bound. This is not bound. So I get to use one of these three. And I'm guessing this is because of this guy casting it on me or something. The queen, this gal. Actually don't know how bound works when you transform cards into rocks. Oh, right, because they would be different. Are they unbound? They're transformed into giant rocks. It seems like they would not be bound. Apply vulnerable. Well, we don't have anything that applies, but let's try it. They're fine to use, it looks like. No reason to bloodlet, I think. Excuse me. It wants to do a lot of damage, though. 12 times 3. What is that? 24, 36 damage? Wow. Why not bloodlet? I guess Unceasing Top is still good. Yeah. Yeah. 7 damage twice. Exhaust a random card in your hand. Well, dang. Ooh, Panache. Oh, wait. 1 weak and vulnerable. Is it still vulnerable? Good. We could apply a weak to this guy so that he doesn't actually damage us. But I'm not going to take that much damage. Headbutt. Deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. And now we want to... we could do Howl from the Beyond. Rampage. 18 damage and increased by 9. I think that's the one. Gain 4 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable this turn. Cool. Strike. Thrash. Deal 7 damage. Oh, man. We're still killing the crap out of this thing. 9 damage, put a card. Okay. And we're out of energy, though. I think that's good. What has he got? Minion. We could still apply weak. I just don't think it's doing its max damage yet. Not bad. We took 0 damage. We are kicking its butt. I tend to kill the minion on this boss first. Interesting. I have been told that that's a good idea before. It doesn't respawn like others. Minions abandon combat without their leader is what I was basing my decision to attack the queen for. I figured she would respawn another one too, so not knowing. Alright, bound cards. This is bound, this is bound. Whenever you play an attack, gain 5 block. I don't think we want to do that one. I think we want a Primal Force. Yeah. And then we hit it with giant rocks. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 5 block. That could have been good. I think we could do the weak and vulnerable to all enemies. That would help us out, since we don't have any block. Queen goes ballistics when you kill the minion. Oh, so we don't actually want to kill the minion. Interesting. 4 blocks, 6 damage. Alright, let's start throwing giant rocks, huh? Pros and cons. Herd Chef. I like Slay games. I'm 100% crazy. Even won't level 20 Ascension on one multiple times. Uh-huh. Okay, can't play that one. I have 1 energy left. I didn't get to draw cards infinitely. Oh well. More bound cards, no doubt. Oh, by the way, buff and 24 damage. 4 block, you receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. Well, neither one of them are vulnerable. Lose 3 HP, get 2 energy. They're really getting rid of one of my major things that I've been relying on, the unceasing top. It's killing me that they got rid of that. Burn. Ah, yes, true. Battle trance. Draw 4 cards. You cannot draw additional cards. Bash. Deal 9 damage. Apply 2 vulnerable. Yeah, if I burn it, is it a new draw? It's not going to do much, honestly. I mean, I know I get new cards, but my question is, does it get rid of bound? Ooh. No, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Just makes your deck smaller. Okay. Good ones to get rid of, eh? Rampage. Deal 23 damage and increase. That's the one to use of the 3 bound, I think. We could exhaust all non-attack cards and gain 4 block for each. Is this saying I have 97 block? 50% more damage from attacks for 97 turns. Wow. Only card I regret burning was Battle Trance, really. Okay. Ooh, expect a fight. Could be big. Man. 1 random upgraded card into your hand for each card exhausted. So many good options here. Bloodletting and Stoke. That will make this do damage. But do I use this first? Did we decide we cap out at 10 energy? Is that a thing? No cap. I would expect a fight too. Cannot gain energy. Exhaust all non-attack cards. Gain 4 block. No. I kind of think about rampaging. and then stoke. Yeah. Oh, I lost. What's Howl do again? Howl from the Beyond. Deal 21 damage to all enemies at the start of your next turn. If this is in your exhaust pile, play it. So AoE attack, and if you exhaust it, it gets played at the end of your turn, which is why we want it exhausted. Alright, none of these are bound. And we have 10 energy. We can't... Did it get rid of top? I think not. We can't gain more energy. But Unceasing top is still working, I think. Top should be fine. Okay. Aggression. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Well, we're not even at the start of my turn. Oh, that's a power. Okay. Go ape crap on the queen? Yeah, basically. I mean, we should be able to kill it with 10 energy, I feel like. Random attack card. Oh, cool. Random attack card in your hand is free to play this turn. Do we want one of these? 5 damage 2 times. Not necessarily. So we should use it now. Hey, Thrash. Deal 6 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack card in your hand. Alright. 5 damage 4 times. Add its damage. Does it add 5 damage or does it add 20 damage? And make it attack 4 times? Because that would be cool. Oh, we have conflicting reports. You guys got to get your crap together. Come on, man. Random attack. I'll be silent, but just do Thrash last, I think. Yeah. Otherwise, we miss the 20 damage. Probably right. Haven't played the game in the last couple months. Worth either way because it's boosted forever. Maybe. Let's try it. It looked like it did it a bunch, but I couldn't really tell. 9 block, draw card. I think we're going to kill it either way, but... Rage. Whenever you play an attack, this turn gain 5 block. Thrash. 9 damage twice. 4 blocks, 6 damage. F. Lich King. Good to see you, by the way. It's free this turn, so better play it multiple times. Strike. Bloodletting. Sure. It's not going to do anything for me, but it'll get me my next cards. Giant Rock. We'll just hurl a Giant Rock at the queen. Boom. Epic discovered. Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah, not too bad. Hey, I will remind you guys, by the way, if anyone's new here, do make sure you hit that follow button. So the Archdemon's Thrall has arrived. See, now I'm just thinking of Thrall from Heroes of the Storm. Threaten. Enemy. Kill. Proceed. Kill, kill, kill. Victory, ... question mark. You deal 1,600 damage to the Architect. But it wasn't enough. You have dealt a total of 1,600 damage to the Architect. The Architect still stands despite taking 214 billion plus damage from all who have faced him. Wow. 48 floors. 1,000 gold gained. Crazy. It's such a number because of cheaters? Huh. 200 billion damage. I remember there being there for the first 500 million. Game has done well. Interesting. They just keep adding it up, huh? Leaderboards are filled with cheaters. Aw, that's too bad. 10 gold gained. 1,000 gold gained. Plus 10. Elites killed 7 plus 350. Bosses slain 3 plus 300. We got elite killer, well fed. We had a lot of HP left, by the way. Spent more than 1,000 gold at the merchant. Won a run without ever resting. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that. Sadly, first game had that too. In the timeline, reveal epics to unlock cards, relics, and more. Resting is for nerds. First game had that too, but it's ultimately PvE local game. Huh. Meow. Play a single run to reveal this epic. Chapter 5, Meow, the reopening. Mother of Resurrection, Meow. Awaken from her slumber. Rise, champion, again. Interesting. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Okay. This is the first run of Slay the Spire 2. And we did win. My wife and I we did Slay the Spire 1 for our second run together and won that. We together lost our first run. I don't know if I was supposed to wake him up or not. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this. 5 epics are waiting to be revealed. Do I just reveal them all? Magnum Opus, Chapter 1, Prion. A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Okay. Oh. It's how you unlock stuff. Okay. We unlock all of these cards. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw gains energy. Cool. Entropy. At the start of your turn, transform 1 card to your hand. In your hand. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Will appear in future runs. Alright. Now this one is not. 4 are waiting to be revealed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Chapter 1, The Pact, the Ironclad. What a goofy drawing. It says placeholder. Okay. For century, I guess we're in the early release, right? For centuries, war raged between the Ironclads and the Valley Guard. Driven by ambition, a young Ironclad ventures to the forbidden boundary and bargains with the sacred demon. Potions unlocked. Will appear in future runs. Blood Potion, heal for 20% of your max HP. Soldier's Stew. All cards containing strike gain 1 replay this combat. Well, that's pretty cool. Replay plays this card additional time. And Ashwater, exhaust any number of cards in your hand. Well, neat. The Ironclad's Rage cannot be tamed. Ascension difficulties can be activated when starting a run. Okay. I think I understand that. Based on the Slay the Spire 1 that we just beat. Devastation. Beat Act 2 with the Ironclad to reveal. The Ironclad's strength surges. The flames of the demonic pact course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe and burned to a crisp. Windwalkers smashed into the ground. And even a familiar horde of aggression bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. Desert Tribe, Windwalkers. All of the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclads? Ironclad? Where is everyone? What on earth? The following relics will appear in future runs. Red Skull. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. That's kind of cool. And you could just keep it there. Maybe. Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50. Huge. And Ruined Helmet. The first time you gain strength each combat, double the amount gained. Huh. And the Ironclad beat Act 1. These feel in reverse. Like they're in reverse order. Chapter 3, The Ironclad. A warrior from a faraway land entered the spire, driven by pure instinct and accursed blood. He has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. Cards unlocked. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. That works well with my vulnerable deck that I had in mind. These are all very vulnerable. 10 damage, double their vulnerable exhaust. Dominate, apply 1 vulnerable, gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy exhaust. Okay. And 1 more, I think. Yep. Fog rolls in. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epic. The Silent. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Cool. The Silent seeks past the gate wards with ease and enters the Spire once more. Unlock the Silent as a playable character. All right.